It's Racer here. There we are with the pub right now. Pub Racing Club GT500 or JGTC. I think so. We're gonna watch some guys do some qualifying right now. So try to do the race if we can get in it, but we'll see. Some of that. See if we can display all. There we go. We got some guys putting some laps in right now. So I'm gonna see if we can get our broadcast going. Turn up all volumes down. Share. Alright, trying to catch up now. I'll try to do this race. I don't know because it's kind of very late entry for me. I think I was going to be out of the house, but it's raining outside, so I'm not out of the house. So I think Chad will throw me in at the end, just reset the grid. That way I can join in. So we'll see. I'll start from the back, it doesn't matter. I think we'll see how it goes. But so far we got Skinned here. Yeah, the 201-2, then Chad. So, and then Grim, the Jari, Nick, Mikhail, and then Tyson. Racer X, and Moomin, and then Peter, follow me, and Nub, Angels Fan, Ken, Gen X. So yeah, so we'll see. Guys coming in. Pretty long qualifying. I think it's 15 minutes of qualifying. So let's put in some more laps. I don't know what the weather's going to be. I think it's going to be raining and then drying. It's a 90-minute race, so you have the chance of required tires are racing mediums and racing softs, but you need to have all of the laps, all of the tires available to you. So we got Skins number 83 in the GTR. These are all the older generation GT500s. They're essentially Group 3s in Gran Turismo, but they're more of on the GT3 class of cars. But they were one-offs for the Japanese Grand Touring Championship back in the late 90s to early 2000s. So Chad, this on softs, put in the top time right now, and he's also in the GTR, R35 GTR. Moomin in the Supra, Graham in the NSX. We're in the NSX if we ever get in. Racer X in the NSX, Jari in the Supra, Mikhail in the NSX. There's a lot of NSXs, another GTR. So, Nick in the Supra. And Peter, follow me, in the NSX. Nub in the NSX, I believe. Ken, NSX, another Supra. That's Todd. got one more NSX. So, okay, I'll just put in another time. So we still got top guys in 201s. Pub Chad here with a 2-minute 0.5. So yeah, so we got qualifying is in pride. So we got, yep. I don't think it was 15 minutes. There's only about a minute left in qualifying. So the weather. Yep. So I haven't gotten on my cheers the but we'll see. We'll see if we get the race. If we don't, we can always just do broadcasting for the guys. This is always totally fine. If we get the race. So I don't usually do GT7, but figure we'll try to get as full. Yeah, you gotta use use at least mediums and softs in the race. Yeah. You got 13 seconds left of quali. So yeah, you got to use requireds are softs and mediums. So yeah, it's a pretty full grid, as full as it can be. 15 drivers of 16, which is a pretty good lobby. 14 players have entered. I think we got 2 that haven't entered. Me and somebody else. Yeah, 14. Yeah, I'm the 15th player. Yeah, we're in the Takata Dome NSX livery. Of course, number 14. So we have to share 14 with Todd. So, yeah. So if we can get stuffed in there. So. Well, I got no live chat, so that's fine. Results, yep, Chad. Skeen, no, whose Skeen is, oh, it's Skeen D. So, So, close. So, yeah, we got, Chad, Skeen, Nick got in there. That's cool. Moomin, Grim, Racer X, Mikhail, Yari, and then Tyson, and then Peter, and Todd, and Ken, and Nub, and Gen X, Sammy. So, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to start from the back so we can finish at the back. So yeah, we got to get now he's going to manually set the grid. Yeah, Chad should be in there setting the grid. Oh boy. Yeah, there we go. So he's setting the grid manually. I have no idea what I want to do here. Only time I practiced was in the rain. So it's going to be interesting for sure. I don't know what my fuel rate's going to be. It's 90 minutes. My fuel burn's pretty. Hey Nick, good luck. Yeah, it's a very uncommon thing for me right now to be in the Gran Turismo League race or any kind of race, so it's gonna probably not go well. It's not a time trial, so hopefully we can put some kind of representative times in. Yeah, make sure you have all the tires, because might not I mean, compared to what yeah, we're probably gonna be yeah, we're gonna have to we're gonna be struggling for sure. So yeah, oof. I was looking pretty good, 10-2. I was putting it to the old Tampa Rays. So let's just make sure we stay out of everybody's way. So yeah, we got quite a few NSXs. So try to start on the mediums and then switch to whatever. Try to make these run out as long as possible. Got somebody behind me. And we're not starting with a full load of fuel, only 80. Some lag here to be expected. A little wide. guys up there probably on softs. So next week we should be starting a new series with ARL and GT2 and GT3 series. It's going to be the older generation of GT3 cars against the GT2s, which are all modern mostly. Again, I don't really have any idea where my fuel is going to be. Still not sure about 180. Yeah, we're not, we're doing okay. We're holding our own. Degna's there. I think I got a setting left over. Got that counter steering setting still activated. I don't really want that on there. It's only doing it for a time trial. It's something I didn't want. Push a bad pass on him. It's been a long time since I raced most of these people. Because none of them are on ACC, and that's the only thing I've been racing, at least somewhat recently. Maybe a little, open that turn up a little more, too narrow there. It's sandy to get past because the paces are too similar, and I really haven't gotten close enough to get past, and Racer X there is getting kind of close. Yeah, he's coming good, coming strong. So he might be on softs. It's hard to say. Yeah, he's getting the drive now. Oh, they're trying to run him out. Just get that understeer. Uh-oh. Like the rain. The rain not coming. Tires aren't bad. Too loose there. Don't have much of a choice there. Tyson was off the road. Tires are starting to feel a little ragged. It was alongside, but I had the inside. Trying to give that position to him, like right here, but he. assuming wets are going to be the play here. It's just making the assumption. You're kidding, man. How did it get that wet in one lap? Come on, game. Fuck. You're kidding me, game. Wet. What a waste. So let me turn this on now. It's getting warm down here. Excuse the wind noise if it's too much. There we go, maybe a little better. Wow, there's some slow refuel. Hope it put the on wet tires, because if it didn't, I'm hosed. I'm pretty sure I hit wet, because that's why it got me to the fuel. Yeah, wet tires don't matter when it just spins out for no reason. This game. It's not really a very realistic rain. Trying to go off the racing line. These aren't very good rain tires. These rain tires are very unrealistic. They don't grip at all. I'm out here by myself now. That rain came in heavy really fast. This car should be better in the rain than it's being. I expect these tires to be better too, but slower than the last lap. Hello, viewers. Hey, Tim. The very rare GT7 race was Boomer. Sorry, it's hard to see. Tiny little writing on my phone. Oh, Boomy. This game is still beautiful. It's not terrible. I just expect these wet tires to perform a little better. I think the wet line is I think that theory still applies in this game. It's just I've not prayed with my brake balance, but I don't think I will. Still nibbling around the off the racing line. Oh, she wanted to come around. Probably some on the racing line. JD! So wild JD has appeared. We're in the Takata Dome NSX GT500 era, I think 2000. So, nice car. Definitely, when raced against its compatriots of the Supra and the GTR, it's not too bad. I did not qualify, so I am just starting from the back. I don't know how much rain we're going to get, but the rain is soaking. It is very bad. Off the paint. Yeah, Suzuka is fun. Very fun track. We're not really making any headway into P10. We were doing really well in the dry. Go Brown. Brown on the horizon. Brown moon rising. Feels like the rain picked up. It's still 2/3 wet track, so it's just soaked. I think when it started raining, I stayed out an extra lap, and then at Casio Triangle, I spun out and spun out for quite a long time. You know, struggling trying to get the car pointed in the right direction, and then spinning out and pointing in the right direction. So we struggled to get into the pits, but we only lost, I think, one position from that, but we lost a lot of time that we had gained. Plus we lost time to guys that had already just pitted. That's the rain. It's pretty. It's. We're supposed to use the racing the softs and the mediums. I don't know how that's going to be possible if it doesn't dry out. I started on the mediums, standard Joe protocol, and started on the mediums, knowing that it was going to rain. But we are an hour, just almost, we're 55 minutes into this rain, into this race. It's an hour and a half. 90-minute race. We still have 15 of the 16 drivers. One of the guys' controller must have dumped on him and he had to back out. I think he was a late joiner anyway. He was behind me, another non-qualifier. I cannot read. I'll have to go back and read the comments here. There's quite a few of them. I'm sitting here struggling. I need to take my sock off. It's sliding off my foot. I had to turn the fan on during the pit stop. Because it's gotten warm down here. This vinyl back chair gets really hot. Which probably most of you know about, so. Yeah, it's still raining pretty dang good. Nobody's behind me. Nobody's right behind me. Looks like the O's might have won the day. Like they won the series, hopefully, against Tampa Bay. That was game 3 of 4. Like I say, yeah, we were having a nice little race at the beginning. We're in a band of very heavy rain, and this can be followed by a band of slightly less heavy rain. Todd is coming on, dude. He was 17 seconds back. Now he's only 13. Yeah, it's a good lobby. I mean, it's all the pub guys. There's quite a few of the DTR guys in here too. Nick's in here. Off the paint. Stay away from the paint. Looks like it might dry out because we do have to stop again. need to fuel save anymore. Start. Nah. Yeah, the track's drying out. Starting to push just a little bit more. My tires are showing more wear. I didn't have this car detuned for like some other kind of race. I think you had BOP on anyway. Looks like we're in the dry times now. I think maybe 1 or 2 more laps and then switch to softs. No. Yeah, I think just stop for dries and just try to stay on the dry line. Yeah, it's throwing up any spray, so. Oh, no. Off these socks. Yeah, I overfueled, but it got me to here, so. Got about maybe 9 laps left. It's gonna be tricky coming out of the pits though, because Oh, come on, no, 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 no. Stay off the painted curbs. I need to find somebody to play with. Hello, viewers. Because I'm behind him. I got the dirty air. Fuck! God! Got dirty tires. don't think I'm going to do any better than 11th anyway. Damn it. Oh, come on. Oh, come on, game. Ah. I'm sure those curbs would be dry by now. Ah, don't want to be on that stuff. I can't do better than 204 on soft tires. It's bad. Should be seeing blue sectors here. Yeah, I'm not making any headway into anybody unless they crash. come on. Nice safe rejoin. Fucking game. Oh my god. Okay, game. Oh my god. Well, that grass is realistic, I'll tell you that. That's exactly what I did. I just dipped the wheel a little bit off the track, and that's pretty darn realistic, I'll tell you. I just got to deal with Ken again. I mean, my car actually might not be at 100% power and stuff. I may have detuned this car for racing against like Group 4 cars or something. So I should be doing 201s at least, maybe 202s, not 205s and 4s. I'll have to check that one after the race. I don't really want to pass Ken because I feel like I'll get wrecked into. That's the leader right there. And I don't want to get passed by him either. Just, why are you blocking the inside, Ken? Yeah, I think there's something wrong with my car. Don't want to get lapped, that's for sure. Yeah, I had to check our car because I don't think oil change maybe probably. I went up 4 positions. It's actually having a real fun race at the beginning, and then it kind of fell apart when the rain came. When the rain came, I stayed out an extra lap and then I spun. So, woo, 4 stars. So let's check our car settings, detailed settings. No, 100%, 100% power. Yeah, 400. So it's got everything. What it's supposed to be. Ain't got ballast or anything. So we're just freaking slow. Yeah. Yeah. What? Let's save the replay. Let's save it. So. Congratulations, Cheddar. And thanks for the race. Good race. I'm a beginner. I'm not good with these tires. Where is it? I'm not good with these tires. There we go. Yeah, I had to turn my ball fan on. There's definitely no chicken on this livery. It's actually somebody else's livery. I just put number 14 on it. So yeah, it definitely down 10 horsepower minimum. So yeah, so yeah, we had Nick, Moomin, Grim, Mikal, Yari, Tyson, Peter, Todd, and Ken Scott, Nub, a new member of the pub, and then Gen X, Sammy. I'm not sure who he is, but anyway. So yeah, it was fun stuff. Thanks everybody for watching, and good luck watching the replay. Enjoy that. Like again, it was a fun race. We were having a little battle there between Tyson, Yari, and so who else? Who else is in there? Racer X. There's a Racer X. What a nice little race there, and then quit out. Yeah, so yeah, Nick's all over the place, man. He's definitely still a GT7 purist. He's always on GT7. He's done some iRacing. I think he's tried something else. He might have tried LMU, maybe. Maybe he was going to. I'm not sure. So yeah, but yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, his he was on iRacing a lot, doing those fixed series, and then he just kind of like fell away from iRacing, at least broadcasting it. So that was that. So let's see what kind of ticket we get for our efforts. So that was a 90-minute race. It seemed to go by pretty quick. Until the rain came. The rain just so stressful, and again, I had zero, absolutely, actually no practice on that track in those conditions. Cheddar had a practice lobby up, but I thought it was Fuji, but I can't remember now. Yeah, I thought it was Fuji, but anyway, yeah, so let's receive this gift. So yeah, I'm all sweaty now. I don't like it. Oh, there's a Mustang. Give me the Mustang. Give me the Mustang. I already have two of them. Oh man, forged pistons for a Prius. Oh no, that's not bad. It probably already has those, but let's see if we don't already have those. We probably do. Amuse. Yeah, no. Oh. Yeah. That's a car we don't use. Yeah, I've got okay luck, but yeah, it usually is the lowest prize. And then, although that prize isn't the lowest, I don't think it was, but pretty close. I'd rather have the Mustang, but I already have two of them, but you always do another one. So I've gotten to the point now where I have all the cars and I have like 62 million credits, so I have zero reason to sell cars. And I don't have any reason to buy cars. I have them all, so. Anyway, well, that's that. All right, thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll probably see you next week. It's been a long time since I did any kind of stream or any kind of where I talk, and this was just luckily there was still a position available to jump in and finish filling the grid. So thanks, Chad, for resetting the lobby, and yeah. I wish it was a little better that you could still join during qualifying, but they lock you out. Anyway, we accept for what it is. All right. Well, again, thanks everybody for watching, and everybody have a great week, and we'll see you hopefully next Sunday. We'll be doing ACC in the group GT2 AMG. So cool. All right. Thanks again. Bye.